The old people, what's going on? Back again for another episode. Real recognize, real Turkish in the building. What you saying, fam?
Nothing, bro, man. The comments got me busting up. I can't even lie to you, man. It's just another one of those days for an Arsenal fan still.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, I haven't even seen it, bro. I just keep seeing people talking about it all over the internet, and I don't know what's going on, fam.
Bro, I don't think you want to see it. I can't lie to you. I think you've seen enough descriptions of it to know what's going on. Like, it's all mad. You know what it is, yeah? I want to say so much, but I can't say too much. That's what's mad in this situation. It's just like, bro, what are you doing, fam? Like, even though the video is a couple of years old, I don't care if it's 2-3 years old. It doesn't matter to me. Like, it's a whole heap of madness going on. There's so many different situations in that. Yeah, it's like asking someone to pick out what's wrong in that moment. There's about 6 different things that are wrong in that moment, and Saliba's just there with a smirk on his face, just content with the whole situation. I don't know what's going on.
Bruv, I don't even know what happened.
I can't lie. I feel like you need to watch it right now live so everyone can see your reaction.
Yeah, but I wouldn't even know where to find it, bro.
Don't worry, I'm gonna find it for you, and I'm gonna WhatsApp it to you slowly because I want to see your reaction to what's going on in this video.
Yeah, because you know what it is, yeah? I swear, whether he was at Arsenal or not is irrelevant, bro. He was still a professional footballer, I'm guessing, when this happened.
Yeah, he was. He was in wasn't that the France? He was in the France youth team setup. It was all the youth team players around him, I think. If I'm not mistaken, that's what it looked like. But yeah, he's not alone in this. There's other players in the background. Just
what other players? As in what? Football players? What in the youth team that he was in?
I'm sure it looks like it's other players, isn't it? It looks like it's other players in some youth sort of setup. I don't know what's going on. Like, I can't lie to you. I didn't analyze it too much, but it looks like it's like not back room, but they're just chilling as teammates and whatnot. And madness. Oh, Shockstar sent me the video. Big up Shockstar. Let me send this on to.
Jesus, bro.
Let me send this on to Rants right now. And let me see. Can I save this? Yeah, Instagram. Cool. Let me go into Rants onto his WhatsApp. Photo.
Man said he was wearing a French training kit or something like that. That's what it says in no comments. Hold on.
Yeah, I'm sure others in the background are.
What's this Donny smiling at first and foremost? You know the man. What? Bro, I'm so confused, bro.
What? Oh, bro.
Why is man smiling like that? I'm so confused, bro. Like, bruv, what?
I want to say so much. I can't say too much, bro. You know what I mean now. It's all mad.
Bruv, I don't understand. Like,
bro, it's all mad. I'm showing you, yeah.
Like, why would man do that? Nah.
Oh, bro.
Listen, I don't understand that, bro. I'm not even gonna lie, bro.
I can't lie to you. Ball playing centre back. That's what I keep on seeing.
Bruv, that don't even make sense. Why would you do that? And the thing is, he knew that his brethren was doing that.
Like, his brethren looked at the camera at one point.
Yeah, like he turned the camera towards man. Like, so that means he knew. Like,
bro, I read a comment today. I haven't even watched the video back, but I read a comment today that all right, Saliba's there, this madman's in between, and then there's a man sitting on another man's lap next to them two.
I didn't even see that, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm not watching it again, but I didn't see that. It's one of them ones where, yeah, I didn't even see that, bro. Like, that whole thing just threw man off. Man's just smiling, bro.
Oh, he's smirking, like.
Nah, that's wild, cuz. You know them ones. That is actually wild, bro. Like, I'm glad that ain't my player. You know them, man. Man saying, yeah, like he was 16 or 17. That don't matter.
Fam,
my brethren, yeah, or my teammate, yeah, the bashing next to man was never normal for man,
bro,
and it can't never be normal for man. You know them ones there. When people are trying to do this, like I see people saying stuff about like they're seeing like homophobic things and all that, bruv. Straight or not, yeah, it's not normal for your brethren to be bashing next to you in the same room. Like, it's never been normal.
How did you get to? Everyone else is wearing like full on French tracksuit.
Everyone's in a tracksuit, and this player's naked, bro. Like,
not even a vest on. He ain't even got a vest on.
That's not normal behavior in any environment. I don't care.
It's all mad. I can't lie to you. I don't know how he got into that situation. I don't know why Saliba's recording. I don't know what's worse. I don't know what's worse in that whole thing.
It's wild, yeah. Like, do you know what I'm saying? When people are coming with this, like, talk about homophobic, nah, bro. Understand? Even if you had a gay friend, yeah, he's not gonna be at home naked bashing with you in the room.
But it's not even a friend.
A straight brethren,
there's 7
a gay
of them
brethren,
there.
whatever. It don't matter. Man's in a room full of Donnies and he's naked bashing, bro. That's not normal. Regardless, it don't matter what lenses you got on, bro. Like, that's wild, cuz man's naked, bro.
It's actually mad.
I think that's the funniest thing about it, is that man's naked, bro.
Bro, it's crazy.
I got naked to bash, bro. Like, don't make sense. I'm confused.
It feels like it was a dare, but then like it's not like the attention's on him. Like, man are doing like it looks like man are pouring drinks in the background and that, like having a glass of water and that. It's
yeah,
like
bro. It's normal. That means this don does this all the time, bro.
Bro, we just bro.
Nah, he's mad, bro. Nah, I'm saying, I don't know if you might see Sons of Anarchy. There was that brother that kept bashing and they cut his hands off, bro.
Yeah.
Did you
Sons of Anarchy's cold, bro.
You know there was there, bro. I don't know if man's got the same syndrome thing or something. I don't know, because that don't make no sense, brother.
I can't like Saliba needs to explain, fam. He needs to say something, bro. I'm not having it. He needs to say something.
There's nothing to explain, cuz. You know what I mean? It was so normal. There's nothing, yeah. There's nothing normal about that. I remember when they released that video of Mason Greenwood, yeah, sitting on that dude's lap and that, bro. Them man do these weird things, bro. And it's like, bro, do what you want, innit? But don't do it. Why are you doing it on camera for? That don't make no sense.
Yeah, to be honest with you, fam, I've got to take it this time, because I remember when that Greenwood video came out, yeah, I was ripping Man United fans in my WhatsApp groups, and now this has come out. This is like, I don't think you can beat this sort of a video. I can't lie to you. This video is one of them videos that I don't know what's like. It's mad. It's mad. I thought the Greenwood one was bad. This one puts the Greenwood one in normal light.
You know the ones, them conspiracy theorists, brother, saying, yeah, man leaked the video to take, yeah, I mean to take the shine off Arsenal blood because they ain't playing, boy. You know the ones. Man said that is an inside job and that.
Yeah, because he got player of the month at Nice. I see people saying, yeah, it's one of Arteta's guys leaked it, bro. Like I said,
Arteta's guy said, yeah, hold this.
I don't care who leaked it, you know. Like, the problem is, why are you recording? And then why have you got a smirk on your face? And then why is the guy fully naked? Then why are them two sitting on each other's lap next to them? Then why are there others in the room making like cups of drink and all? That's like 5 different things going on at once in that whole thing. In 10-second video, I think. It's mad.
That's all mad, bro. Like, I mean, imagine I woke up this morning and I just saw bare Saliba things. And I was like, what? You know, like that. Because last I heard he was playing more where he was. Do you know what I'm saying? But these things, my thing is, why would you do it, innit? Like, I'm glad, yeah, that I grew up in a time where social media weren't a thing, bro.
Yeah.
Get me? When man was a teenager, there weren't no Snapchat. There weren't none of these things.
Yeah.
You know them ones. So even if man were doing madness, yeah, it was never on camera, bro. Now I'm seeing this now, and it's just like, I just don't even know, bro. Like, why do people feel the need to record everything?
Everything. And it's not like you said, it's not just down to this situation, it's everything.
It's everything. Man want to record everything they're doing, bro. It's almost like, bro, if they're not recording it didn't happen, bro.
Yeah, that's what it's like. First thing, phone out, selfie cam, bang, let's record. Nah, man, come on, man. Our time, it was different. Our time, I remember, yeah, the first video sort of thing to come out was that happy slap thing for about 4 or 5 months, and then it went quiet again, and that was
the only videos we had growing up. Was man getting slapped on the bus and that.
Yeah.
They were sleeping, bruv. Man's head bouncing off the window and that. If you man are too young, yeah, bruv, I'm sure there's happy slaps on YouTube still. There has
the pixelated T610 phones and all that, like, it's all
bro. Mad. Yeah, bruv. See, man, Nokia's, man sleeping, just boom. Like those were the only things that man saw growing up, and now I don't know. It's
big up Joel as well. Joel just messaged me saying he's screaming. He's watching our thing right now. Joel Cheeky Sport.
Big up Joel, my guy. You know what I'm saying? No, it's a madness, bro. I can't believe it, bro. And it's like, if you got anything to do with the football club, bro, like you just have to just ignore it, bro. You can't come out. There's no statement you can make.
Be honest with me, yeah. If this was like your player, yeah, what would you feel right now? Like, what would you want him to be sold in the summer? Would you like move on from him? Do you think like because in this modern day, yeah, he will get away with moving like that because it's just you can't say too much. Like I said, you can't say too much. But in reality, how would you feel if it was your player? Because I'm a bit torn right now. A lot of people saying he's done here.
Hey, Turkish, you got a fake account, I think, in here.
Swear down,
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm gonna block him now.
Dip that guy.
But yeah, but I don't really know, you know. I don't really know. If it was in my team, yeah, I don't know how I would use it. I don't know how I would deal with it, bro.
Now, because some people are saying like, oh, it's harsh, yeah. I'm just saying everything that's built up to this. Think earlier in the season, he kind of put pressure on Arteta by saying he's locked up with Guendouzi on Instagram. And then when he's gone there, he's recently said something else like, which is kind of a side swipe. And now all of a sudden it's this. Like he's never really in the limelight regarding Arsenal in a positive light. Like no one's laughing at Nice right now.
Yeah,
you know, everyone's laughing at us again because he's playing for Nice, but he's our guy, and it's continue. He hasn't even played a game for us yet, and every story around him hasn't been positive.
That's the only thing I would say. I wouldn't let him go for that incident. I wouldn't let him go for that incident specifically, but I'd let him go purely because my man's making more headlines off the pitch than on the pitch. That's never good.
It's never good.
You know them ones, especially at his age, bro.
That's what I'm saying. I've heard more bad than good from him, and he hasn't even played a game for us, bro. And Malik, I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm not about to discuss that sort of ball playing centre back. So that's cool.
That's what I'm trying to say. The one thing I would say is, yeah, like too many of these footballers, bro. It's like, bro, like just play ball, innit? Like, man don't really care. Like, you don't need to be making the headlines for doing other things, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need to be in it. It's not good for the club. It's not good. It's definitely not good for the club.
Yeah, that's why I think because he's been vocal on social media before about, you know, not being played and how he's been feeling, which is cool, but be vocal about this as well. Come out and, you know, I don't know what you're going to do. I don't know whether you need to apologize, whether you need to explain. All I don't want is for you to come and just laugh it off. Like, I just want some sort of like ownership of this and try and learn from it, man. You're young still. You still got a chance. Yeah. Like, this ain't I say this ain't the club for that, but we've gone through a lot of banter over the last 10 years, and this is just another one of those.
And that's what I mean. And now someone's saying another vid's been leaked, and I think it's the Irish national team.
Yeah, don't bring the Irish down, man. Allow me, man. You
see what I'm saying, bro? Like, we just live in this era right now where these young guys, yeah, you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, it makes us sound old, and we're not even old blood. But I'm talking about these bres that in their early 20s and that.
Yeah.
Doing mad things, bro. Like, do whatever you want in it, but bruv, you don't have to record it. Like, it's silly.
Thing, yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Man are literally putting strain on themselves, bro. Man are ruining their own careers and stuff like that, bro. Like, it don't even, bruv, it makes no sense, bro. We live in a world now where whatever you do or whatever you say, yeah, can and will be used against you, blood. You know them ones, and you don't have no say in it, bro. While we're here right now, man could be clipping us right now.
Yeah, 100%.
You know them ones, and you have to live, yeah, in a world knowing that could happen any minute. But when you're a footballer and you've got everything to lose, yeah, why would you do these things, bro? Like, why have you got the urge to do these bloody things, bro? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, why give people the opportunity to have an opinion on you in the first place if you don't need to, bro? Just kick your ball, bro.
Yeah, because look at the time. Like, I know, like people said, it's a couple of years ago, but look at the timing of it coming out. No one cares it's a couple of years ago. The timing of it is mad. You know, the timing of it is mad. And like I said, I don't care who leaked it. Even if you think one of Arteta's guys leaked it, I don't care. The fact the video is about that needs to be eliminated from a man's. I don't know. You know, he can't be doing that. You know, there's a private life and there's your public life. At the end of the day, when you're a footballer, a lot of your private life becomes public life. But come on, like, bringing out your phone, there's enough paparazzi about as it is. There's enough snitches about as it is. You don't.
This is the thing, because when you look at it right now, you get these stupid pundits these days, yeah, the older ones, like the Souness generation and that. These men have always got the most to say about young footballers, but blood, the way them man were living their lives, yeah, they're lucky there weren't cameras around, because these men were 10 times worse than what these youths are doing right now.
Yeah, that culture, I remember that. Yeah,
bro, 10 times worse, blood. These men, like even some of these ballers, I'd seen them in the pub, like literally with about 3 pints in front of them on, bruv, like during the week, bro.
Yeah,
no, them ones, man are leaving training and going pub. No, I mean, I've seen it. You know what I mean? So it's one of them ones where like a lot of these footballers now are living and looking after themselves a lot better than these man. And these men are only talking because there weren't cameras in their face at the time, innit? So obviously you have to understand the generational
that's
the
true.
gap and all these things. But at the same time, bro, there's certain things that are just not needed, bro. And that was definitely one of them. And now they're saying that's Troy Parrott as well, that plays for Spurs or something like that. You know them ones. And if that's the case, blood, if that gets back to Jose, he's done, bro.
There's two, but I know it's after this one, and like the Greenwood videos come back out, and a lot of people just seeing it for the first time, thinking it's brand new. But that's been out for years now. Do you get it? So a lot more videos are going to come out, and it's just going to just highlight it even more. But I don't know, man. This is the way football's gone, isn't it? This is the way society and social media has gone. Everything's documented, everything's phone out, everything's recorded, or it didn't happen, like you said.
Yeah, this brother said that Arteta should said that basically spent too much money on him to dash him away, and that he should put an arm around him and deal with it. But bruv, it looks like Arteta's done with him anyway.
Yeah. Obviously, we're seeing signs. Listen, people wanted to back, like Arsenal fans. Some Arsenal fans use Saliba as a stick to batter Arteta with, innit, saying that obviously it could have been handled better, and I get that it could have been. But at the same time, what I can take from Saliba's actions, there's no positivity I can take from his actions. Like, he still chats shit on Instagram. He still highlights, that he's got a bit of a grudge against Arteta or the way he's been treated. At the end of the day, if he didn't have those, then that stick to beat Arteta with would be a lot greater, in my opinion. Right now, what's to say that Arteta's not right on Saliba and his attitude is, that he's not ready mentally even for the first team? Because he hasn't really shown maturity so far. Without even playing, he hasn't shown maturity. It's embarrassing that he feels that he can talk so much on social media at his age, at his level, having not played a game for the club. And that's
the reason why I'd get rid of him, because it seems like man's attitude, isn't right, bro. Because it's like, bruv, you've done nothing in the game, bro. You should just be quiet at this point. Like that. So the fact that you're so vocal, obviously you're already above your station, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So them kind of man need to keep it moving, blood.
Yeah, fam. That's what I'm saying. Is he's not really showing good signs of someone that I can trust in this team. He's someone that looks like he'll throw his toys out the pram. He's someone that doesn't look mature enough at the moment, regardless of 2 years ago or not. I just feel like as Arsenal fans, we need to be real with ourselves. And we've only seen, and if that's, a big if, you've watched all 30, 40 games that Saliba's played in his life.
Yeah.
Professionally, 30, 40 games. Let's not hold judgment too soon and think he's the next coming of Van Dijk or something, when in reality, so far, it's been a letdown.
Facts. All right, big up everyone inside. We got 1.6 in here. Smash the like. Let's get us up to 1,000 likes. Yo, there's loads of talk right now. Loads of England talk. Don't know why, blood. Do you know what I mean? Them man, obviously, there's been a lot of talk after the Foden performance against Liverpool.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And then also the English forwards and Patrick Bamford, bruv. Man like Gangford, bro, just banging goals, fam. Like, it's all a bit mad right now. Them man said, obviously you got Harry Kane on 13, Calvert-Lewin on 13 Premier League goals, Bamford's on 12, Vardy's on 11, but he's retired from English football. Watkins is on 10, Callum Wilson's on 10, Ings is 7, Abraham 6. Like, bruv, if you have to take 4 strikers to the tournament out of them 4, who are you taking?
Out of them 4,
Kane, Calvert-Lewin, Bamford, Vardy, Watkins, Wilson, Ings, Abraham.
Kane, Vardy, and Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah.
Them 3 for me are certs. And the fourth probably depends on the next few months form-wise. Because last season I would have said Ings. This season, maybe you look at Bamford going into it. Right now, I'd say Kane, Vardy, Calvert-Lewin. You need someone a bit different. No one's a bit different, to be honest. It's Ings or Bamford. I'll probably just go with Ings just because he deserves it a bit more, I'd say.
You reckon, yeah?
Overall, yeah. Because if the tournament was last year, Ings would have been cert. Bamford wouldn't even be in the conversation, and COVID fucked it. I know Ings hasn't really been too great this season, but it'll be 4th choice, I think. Kane, Vardy, and ECL would probably be the first 3, and then you'd have a 4th choice who barely gets any game time.
For sure. Do you know what I mean? I might be more inclined to go for someone like Watkins, you know.
Oh yeah, Vardy's retired. Yeah, people are
Yeah,
reminded.
Vardy's retired. Yeah, that's what I said. But I think Ollie Watkins, bro, just because he's got pace, bro. You
Watkins is a
know
good
them.
shout.
He's got a bit
Watkins.
of pace and he gives you something different. Because Calvert-Lewin and Kane, yeah, can play the focal point kind of thing.
Yeah.
Bamford bangs goals, yeah, but I don't know. Ollie Watkins, there's something about his movement, his work rate,
He's a bit different still, you're right.
and he's quick. You know them ones. He's a
Yeah.
bit, like he's a different kind of striker. Like he's not the kind of guy that you want to see when there's tired legs.
Yeah.
You know them ones.
I'd agree with that. If Vardy is retired, so I'd put in Watkins there. And it'd still be a choice out of Ings and Bamford for me for the fourth. It'd still be a choice.
For me, Danny Ings is a baller, but I think he's limited. Like, I think outside, he hasn't got mad pace, and outside the box, I think he's quite limited in it. That's why I wouldn't bring him, because for me, it's like, I wouldn't say he's an out-and-out poacher, but he's more that style of player in it. And I think that between Kane and Calvert-Lewin, you've kind of already got that covered. You know them, man.
True, but let's say, because I'm looking at it as fourth choice, yeah. Let's say it's 90th minute, they got a substitution, they get one chance is coming, yeah, and the striker comes on, Ings or Bamford for that chance. I think Bamford misses more chances than Ings. I haven't got that on paper.
Yeah. That's why I picked Watkins still. Yeah, like,
it's a tough one, isn't it?
I just think, Patrick Bamford he's confident right now. He has missed quite a few chances, but he takes a lot of shots as well. And there's I think he's taken something like 80 shots or something like that.
Yeah, he has. And Leeds are just on that. Oh, they're on the offensive. But what about Wilson? Because Wilson, obviously, the injury aside, he's had an all right season so far.
He has, but I don't rate him. You know the ones that, like at Bournemouth and that, I thought, he's decent, but really, I don't really rate man like that. Yeah, you know them ones there. Big up Cheeky Sport and big up Lee Gunner as well in the chat. Watkins. Yeah, I like Watkins, bro. You know what I'm saying? Watkins actually reminds me of one of them. He's just hungry. He's almost like one of them little throwback, annoying centre forwards that don't stop running and just make you kind of earn your money. Similar to kind of like Vardy, you know the ones.
Yeah.
And that's why I think I like him. And I think he's left-footed as well. I'm not, because I know Bamford is, but I think he's left-footed as well, Ollie Watkins, if I remember correctly. But he just, I don't know, there's just something about Watkins I like, bro. He's just busy, innit?
Yeah, he's different. Like when I was thinking about before something different, because Vardy's out, then he was probably most alike to him. So you'd bring him in, definitely.
Yeah, bruv. Like, no, he's right-footed. Is Bamford's left-footed, isn't he?
Yeah, Bamford's left-footed. I'm sure.
Getting them mixed up. Yeah, but Ollie Watkins is just mad flipping, and he's just busy, innit?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think if man's mad busy, I just think I like that. Do you know what I'm saying? He's just a different kind of problem. That's what Vardy gives you. When there's tired legs on the pitch, you don't want to see Jamie Vardy coming on, bro.
Let me ask you a question, yeah? Would you, for a tournament, would you go down to 3 strikers and potentially add one of, because let's say England's attacking mids are like
they're only going to play one up front. Is what you're thinking?
Yeah. So if you go with not a false 9, but your fourth option is that false 9 type, like Foden played up front for City the other night, came back, but that adds another. Do you think the 4th choice striker we'll pick him would be better than maybe the 5th choice midfielder we could pick?
I wouldn't take 4 strikers anyway.
Yeah,
but that was the question, innit?
Yeah,
like,
I see
they were throwing out there. My man said Rashford could play up front. Rashford's crap up front. I'd never play him up front. You know them ones that he has to play from out wide. Yeah. I'd bring Calvert-Lewin, Kane, and then I'll probably bring Watkins, and I'll just bring 3, and that's it. You know what I'm saying? Because he's different. He brings a bit of pace and mobility. Danny Ings doesn't give you that. You know what I'm saying? Danny Ings is going to score the goals that Kane or Calvert-Lewin will score. Do you know what I mean? Ollie Watkins will score goals that them man won't score. Different kinds of goals.
Who's the 3 behind them for you right now? It's a tough one because Sancho.
It depends on, because that waste man only plays 5 at the back. So you know the ones there. Like it's kind of different, innit? But for me, like it's hard because Grealish has to play from the left for me.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, but then who do you play centrally? That's the thing. Or if you play Grealish centrally, you could play Sterling on the right, and then you can play Jaden on the left, or something like that. But it's just like, bruv, it's a great problem to have in it. And then you probably got two sitting. You probably end up with Rice and Henderson sitting.
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's really
one,
it's a tough one, bro. It's a tough one. But for me, like, yeah, like I have to start I have to start Declan, but I have to start
sounding like
I
Sterling.
I have to start Grealish.
Yeah, Sterling.
Now, I mean, Foden's quality, yeah, but all this shout of him starting for England right now is a mad thing. I don't think so.
Yeah, right now, obviously, it's easy to say because he just scored a banger. But the next 3 months determine a lot of starting positions for England, in my opinion. Not striker with Kane, but backup striker definitely.
Yeah, right back. I'm still playing Kyle Walker, blood. Like Kyle Walker's still better than Trent and James. Absolutely, I'm playing Kyle Walker at right back, bro. He's still rapid, bro, and he's still got the experience. You know what I'm saying? I'll still play Kyle Walker.
Trent's had a poor season as well, so that's going to have a part to play as well.
It's funny, and then I see some I think it was 360 TV, and then they put out this long thing about Trent Alexander, and they're like, "Oh, people are turning on Trent." I was like, "Bruv, the real ones knew that he was a centre mid playing right back anyway. Like his form ain't surprising me. Yeah, you know, anyone that analysed this game and saw that this player puts in like 30 crosses a game, yeah, like ain't no surprise that man's stats were that. You know them ones. Most of the man that were calling him the best right back in the world were doing it purely based on stats. They weren't actually watching him.
Yeah, because straight away now, when you talk about fullbacks, it's how many crosses they get and how many assists they got before defending. And in my opinion, as much as there's more emphasis on attack now, defense is still the main concern for anyone across the back line. Attack is definitely something required now from fullbacks, but defense is a lot of the job, and it will always be a lot of the job. So in the end, yeah, he's been found out that Liverpool, in a sense, in general, with the injuries they've had, obviously have far less threats, but you know, Trent has been exposed this season.
That's all it is. It's not like he got rubbish, bro. He was never that good in the first place. All the things man were praising him for, stuff that you don't associate with a right back.
Yeah, it's true.
You know them ones there. No one was praising him for his defending, bro. Man praised Wan-Bissaka for his defending. You know what I mean? Man never praised Trent for his defending because he can't defend. So when man are all going on now, like say, oh, now people are turning on him, bruv. All that happened was bare man that never watched him play saw his stats and gassed him up, and then they watched him play and realized they got shagged.
Because when you have to defend less, you're going to be quiet less. When you've got to defend more, you're going to be exposed more. And obviously, Liverpool, in my opinion, haven't improved as much as they should have over the last 2 years. So their deficiencies are going to be exposed more. It's easier to identify with injuries as well. Come on, like the space in behind Trent, for example, big problem. And forget the space in behind. 1-on-1 with Trent is a big problem. He's not the greatest. So,
bro, man, been out here getting cooked for time, bro.
Yeah,
cooked. You know them ones. Like I'm not trying to hear no excuses for man. Man's not that good, in it. Like it is what it is. If you know ball, you can see just by the way he plays that this player's not a right back, bro. How many right backs in the history of football, have been in free kicks and that?
Yeah,
no, that player's a flipping centre mid, bro. That probably got converted to a right back here in his last few years in the academy. A man don't really like defending like that, and you can see it.
Yeah, he doesn't like defending, 100%.
You don't like defending, bro. He wants to do all the pretty stuff in football, but bruv, as a defender, do you know what I'm saying? You get judged on defending. That's what you get judged on, bro. And you see the differences, yeah? There's a lot of man, yeah? Even like the likes of the Roberto Carloses and all these other men, yeah? They weren't the best, like, defenders in the sense that, yeah, cool, you didn't see them clamping, man, and all that, but bro, they were quick, yeah, and they just never went to ground. They made it hard for people. People never cooked these guys.
Yeah,
1-on-1, they knew how to kind of put their body in between the man and the ball and shield it.
And not defending as well, yeah. And there was up for it. You got
different types of defending, bro. Yeah, you don't just have to slide tackle and whatever, but you have to read the situation, be able to take control of a situation. Because there's sometimes, yeah, as an attacker, when you're attacking defenders, even though you've got the ball, they're in control because they're sending you somewhere you don't really want to go.
Yeah.
And that's part of defending. When you're sending man down the outside when you know he wants to come inside, that's defending.
Yeah,
Like,
smart.
Trent just lets man go wherever they want to go, blood.
Because you need a certain mentality as well. You see, before a game, yeah, you know the defender should have a different mentality going into that game than the other, 6 players ahead of them. Because their job is very different in terms of how they need to approach it. Regardless of this whole ball playing centre back generation, yeah, you're not playing with the ball when someone's attacking you. So when someone's attacking you, it's all about defending. And when it comes to defending nowadays, it's just the art form is pretty much been sucked out of it. That's why all the talk now is who can play out the back, who can distribute well out the back. Well, cool, but who can defend one-on-one? Who's smart enough or dirty enough to push someone onto their weaker side or pull
that's what I'm
someone
saying,
down?
bro. You don't even have to win the ball. Just make it uncomfortable for them, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, even if you watch basketball, more times, bro, you can't even make too much contact with man, yeah, but you can make it uncomfortable for man to get the shot off. You know them, man. That's what good defending is. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he just makes it too easy for people, blood. It's like man are queuing up to run at him.
Yeah, 100%. It's similar with our right back, Bellerin. He's not a good one-on-one defender. You run one-on-one against Bellerin, you're going to move him to one side more than he's going to move you to one side. So,
but that's what I'm saying, bro. I see Bellerin running and spinning in circles and that. You can't be letting man do that to you.
Trust me, consistently as well. It's mad.
And that's what I'm saying. So when man talk about all of this, yeah, and they're like, oh yeah, he's going to improve with age and that, bruv. In this system, he's not going to improve because all of his weaknesses, yeah, get hidden. So he doesn't have to improve them.
Yeah.
You know them ones. When you're playing for a team that don't have a lot of the ball, you will improve as a defender because you're defending every single week, bro.
Yeah, you get used to it. That
you get used to it.
You know what's coming. When you come through in a team like that they haven't had to defend much, it's a different light to what's happening now. Where when it's put on you, the light shining, you can see the deficiencies.
Well, there you go. The bottom line is, like, bro, like man said, man get cooked and it's resulting in goals. And that right-hand side of Liverpool's has always been suspect anyway, bro.
Yeah,
always.
International.
You know them, man.
Definitely.
I've been seeing it, bro. Like, I remember, what was it? I think it was last season they played Norwich or something. And I'm thinking, how are you? Even though they won the game, I'm like, bro, like, why are you looking so uncomfortable against Norwich and them, man? Yeah. Like, man are getting cooked, fam. You know what I'm saying? Like, really cooked. And that's the bottom line. Like, your Premier League right back, these men were saying, yeah, best Premier League team in the history after they won the flipping league last season and all this other crap, bro. So, bruv, you have to take big boy criticism, bro. Yeah, like, you know them ones. The criticism comes with everything, bro.
You have to. Listen, at the end of the day, he's got wonderful attributes for an attacking fullback. But when push comes to shove and you have to defend, and defending for me is at least 60% of that role. Yeah, then you're eventually going to get found out, and it's up to him to kind of learn from it, develop, and come back better.
I think it's more than 60% because the thing is, ultimately you get judged by the mistakes you make defensively.
Yeah,
you know them ones. If your team don't win, no one's gonna say, "Oh yeah, it's because you didn't put in enough crosses at right back." That never happened. When United lose, and I'm like, right, like I needed more from Wan-Bissaka and Luke Shaw going forward. Maybe not so much Luke Shaw now in the last 2 months, but before that, I'm like, I need more going forward from these two. When we lost games, the fans weren't blaming our fullbacks for not putting in enough crosses. You know them ones. They're blaming the strikers.
They're the assistants to the attack, really. So
that's what they are.
They're more than 60. I'm just saying.
Yeah, they're auxiliary attackers, but they're not actually attackers first, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You'll blame your strikers for not scoring or your wide players for not chipping in. You're not going to blame your fullbacks and say, oh, we lost today because the fullbacks' crosses weren't good. Bro.
That's extra.
You know what I'm saying? Like, man will look at the fullbacks and say, yo, this guy got cooked for the goal.
Yeah.
That's it. That's your bread and butter as a defender is don't get cooked, fam.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, every week. For example, if I use Tierney as an example, Arsenal fans do like, and me as well, we love the way he attacks crosses and whatnot. But I wouldn't be able to praise that if I didn't know defensively he was good too. Because I've seen fullback before that. All right, they give me some attacking, nous. But if we're losing games, bro, I'm thinking, why aren't you there? Why are you always thinking 10 yards ahead of where you should be? And at Arsenal, it's easier to be highlighted than Liverpool over the years, but now it's happening.
But that's it. I think all the criticism that man's getting is justified. You know what I mean? The only thing I would say is a lot of men that know ball knew that he weren't that good in the first place. You know them one. And that's just how it is. I think a lot of men that are new, a lot of men that are new to the thing, or they don't watch ball and they just look at the numbers.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, exactly. And saying he's not as good as everyone thought he was is not saying he's not good before everyone flips. Obviously, he's decent. He's got something about him, and with a bit of development, yeah. Arnold can be the best right back in the league. He can. He's still at the right age, and you might say, I don't know if he's at the right club for that development, because they're always going to, well, not always, but for the next few years, it seems that Liverpool are going to be an attacking-minded team. But it's up to him to learn, because he's still got the age on his side. So he can be, but he's not as good as people made out the last couple of years, that's for sure.
And this is it. The main creators in Liverpool's system are their fullbacks. So again, it inflates my man's fucking stats, because they don't have creative players in the middle. Do you know what I mean? Before Thiago, they just had 3 runners in there and 2 men spamming crosses. That's all they had. So their fullbacks were looking real good here, because the system allowed them to look that way.
Because that was their creative angle.
That was it. But when you look at Trent, putting in flipping like 20 crosses a game, of course man's going to get assists over the length of a season if you're just slapping the ball into space, every time you get it.
Trust me, exactly. It's the system that helped. That when the midfielders got it for Liverpool last couple of years, they play it out to the fullbacks to move forward. Or
I don't think there's a player in the Premier League, that can put in 20 crosses a game, and not have good assist stats by the end of the season.
Yeah. What do they say? If you don't try, you don't get in it,
bro. You know what I'm saying? They showed that there's a correlation, with top goal scorers, in the league, and it's how many shots they take, bro. Cristiano Ronaldo takes more shots in football than anyone else. That's why he scores more goals than anyone else. You know, like that. You can't score the shots you didn't take, bro. So when these men are slapping bare crosses into the box, of course they're gonna get good stats, bro. Man don't really care about those stats, bro. Then man, when you watch him, man fails the eye test, bro.
Yeah, exactly. Like, someone just said it there. Bad right back, great winger. And that pretty much sums it up. I don't know about great, considering I don't know how many goals he'd get from that side, but he's got more attributes suited to a winger than he does a fullback.
100%. But he's probably just not quick enough to play wing, which is why the man just played him fullback in the first place.
You need that overlap pace. That he needs that if he wants to get down the byline and cause something.
But that's what I mean. He probably ain't quick, and he probably ain't got the one-on-one. He ain't got the one-on-one pace. That's probably why man's playing right back. You know the ones, but man need to stop pretending that like man's a wavy right back, because every time they talk about him, man, the only thing they talk about is man's assist, nothing else.
His crossing, his technique.
That's it. Oh, look at his crossing and that. Oh, David Beckham and all that. Yeah, David Beckham was an actual winger that scored goals and that.
It's true though. It's the free kicks and all of that come up in the conversation. It's the paper stat man, isn't it? That's what it is.
But this is all it is, bro. So now it's all gas blood. Do you know what I'm saying? And of course, man can't dribble either. That's why he can't play wing. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, man's just got a good cross on him. That's it.
He needs the overlap.
You know what I'm saying? So people need to like get off man's nuts, bro. Like, it's not that deep, innit? Like, man, them that analyzed the game saw that he weren't best right back in the world and all that, bro. You know what I mean? That was all gas. And that's what happens when the media get behind certain teams. Liverpool got bare pundits in the media and that they've been forcing all these agendas. Do you know what I'm saying? Robertson's a good player as well, but he's another one, bro. Like, man, talk about him like he's flipping like the most amazing left back ever.
Yeah, I'll definitely say Robertson's more all round than Trent. That is,
of course, he's a better defender, bro, because he actually wants to defend.
Yeah. That's what it is. That's the mentality. Yeah, that's
the difference, bro. He's one of them hard Scottish bres, like fucking Tierney and them man that go out in the snow in their shorts and that, and their t-shirt, bro, and they just wanna break, man. You know them ones. Like, he's actually a proper defender.
It's the mentality.
Bro, he's a different level. He's a different level to Trent, bro. You know them ones. And them man talk like them man on the same level, bro. Like Trent can't chat to Robbo still. That's just how it is.
He can't. And someone said the French FA are investigating this Saliba thing. Is that true? Like, someone let me know, is that true? Because what's there to investigate? Like, how is this going to come back again to fuck us up? Because I don't know. Something's going to happen.
I have no idea.
Man like Jonathan should focus on getting clean sheets instead of making the dons around him making dirty sheets. My bro, there was no sheets in sight. Did you see a bedroom in sight? That was a sofa, a kitchen. I don't know what was going on in that situation there, but I get what you're saying.
That's what I'm saying. That's flipping hilarious, bro. No, I'm saying it's mad. You man, what is it? FA Cup. We're playing tonight. I don't even know who else is still in the FA Cup, blood. I'm not gonna lie, bro.
We're out. Southampton and Liverpool are out from you lot. So it's you lot Everton. Is it you Everton?
No, we got West Ham and Burnley are playing Bournemouth.
Tottenham got Everton.
And then tomorrow, Tottenham, Everton, Leicester, Brighton,
Barnsley,
Sheffield
Chelsea.
United, Bristol, Swansea, Man City. Oh, mate.
Yeah, Chelsea and City are through. And what about you lot? What do you think? West Ham away, innit?
No, it's at home.
Oh, you're at home. I don't know. I don't even know if that's better. Well, what is it?
It's not better, bro. Our home record's dead, fam.
Yeah. So what are you saying?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure, bro.
It's a mad one.
I'm not sure, bro. Like, honestly, like our home record's not good. Our home record's not good, fam.
What was the score with West Ham this season? Do you remember?
Yeah, we beat them, but we come from behind. We come from behind. We got lucky to beat them last time.
2-1, 3-2, something like that.
I think it was 3-2 or something like that. I think. You know what I'm saying? No, it was 2-1, I think.
2-1.
Because I think we were 1-0 down. We were 1-0 down, I think. And then I think Bowen missed the sitter, and then I think we bagged 2 in the second half. I think that's how the game went. Because I remember 3-2 was against Southampton, I think. Oh, 3-1.
3-1, yeah.
That's what I mean. But
3-2 was Southampton, yeah.
But I'm worried about this game. I don't want to. See, my man said Bowen should have scored. Yeah, I remember the balance of the game. I couldn't remember the final score.
Oh, yeah, he should have scored. That would have. Oh, yeah, I remember as well.
That's what I mean. So honestly, I don't really know. Still, I don't really know. I have to see what team the manager puts out. But I don't really know, bro. I think we'll just get over the line. If I was a betting man, I'd say we'll just edge it.
Would you play the strongest side or mix it up?
I would play my strongest side because I think that we're not gonna. Well, I know we're not gonna win the league. So
yeah.
You know what I mean? You might as well try and win a trophy. I see this chat about potentially Ollie getting a new deal if we finish in a Champions League spot, which is a disaster for the football club if that ever happens. You know them ones there because, like, how are we giving man new deal for finishing in the top 4, bro? Yeah. Do you know what I mean? That's Arsenal vibes all over again, blood.
Yeah, it's what we fucking lost the plot with, and look at where we are now. It's all mad. Lost the plot with top 4, and now we're not even top 10.
Some bullshit, bro. Honestly, that's why I hate a portion of this fan base and even the owners, bro. It's like them man just won a Super Bowl, and it's kind of like, bro, if they had the same standards for our football club that they had for theirs, there's no way that you would be celebrating with a new contract for not winning no trophies and finishing in the top 4, bro. That's mediocrity, bro. You can't be celebrating that.
Listen,
we got 3 years without a trophy. Wouldn't it be? This is Ollie's what, 3rd season? Yeah, 2.5.
He
came halfway, So this is his 3rd season, 2.5 years. Man's 3rd season in charge, bro. If man has no silverware to show, in 3 different seasons, bro, how can you give man a new deal?
You'd expect a challenge this year in reality, and not to say win it, but you'd expect a challenge for that up until April, I'd say. But in reality, it looks like it's slipping away now. So that new deal talk is prevalent. And you lot, what you just said is bang on. You man can learn, like United fans can learn off Arsenal fans. Listen, you lot have always been bigger than us and greater than us historically. That's fine. But I'm not saying this in direct comparison, but you man are 7 years, no title. We're 15, literally halfway. And my thing is, when I ask now, who's to blame for problems at Arsenal, the fans take a big percentage of that. Because we lowered our standards. And I say we because I'm an Arsenal fan, and it is we. It's not necessarily me. But we lowered our standards to, all right, top 4. We need to pay off stadium. We need to do this. We was making excuses for them. Then from top 4, we got fed up. We wanted more. Then it went to top 6. And then from top 6, you'd have excuses like, all right, we're rebuilding this Wenger. He fucked the structure. Okay, cool. That is true. But then now we're top 10 and we're getting excuses like, oh, we've got, Arteta in. It's a process. It's always the standards lowering from us fans that have caused it.
But that's because that comes from the management, though. Do you know what I'm saying? Because even when Ollie come out the other day and said, oh, we're not title contenders. My man was 6 points clear of Liverpool, the other day. How can man turn around and be like, we're not title contenders, bro? When man does that, that's man lowering the standards at the football club. Coming from a man, that when he first came into the football club was like, obviously we want to win everything. we're Man United, and now all of a sudden it's like we're not title contenders.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? We've got our worst defensive record. Yeah, I think we're on course to having our worst defensive season post Ferguson, bro. You know, we've already conceded more goals than we did in the whole season under Jose in both years, blood.
No, it's true. And Mr. A makes a good point there about what Chelsea fans don't have to lower their standards because the club just make better decisions. And that's look at with Lampard, for example. You know, Lampard's a legend at that club. He got the job, but their fans, as much as some were upset with it, I don't think none denied it being the right decision. It was the right decision. But over here at Arsenal, it's like Arteta's nowhere near as big a legend as Lampard. And I'm not saying Arteta in or out. I'm just saying the way he's protected from Arsenal fans is greater than the way Lampard's been protected by Chelsea fans. And it just, I don't know how we've got to this stage. Our standards are so low now. We look at any little light as a positive, when in reality, where did we get fed up? Just top 4 and being sold dreams. And that the same thing can happen to you, man. But it comes down to fans too. It comes easily manipulated. That's what it is.
This is it. Like my man said, like Pogba and Bruno come out talking about winning titles and winning games, and they're happy when they're winning. And Ollie's come out saying, "Yeah, we're not title contenders." A man can say, "Oh, he's only saying that to the press," but that's not what he's saying to the players. But that's bullshit. Because when you speak to the press, you're speaking to the fans.
Yeah,
you know them one. So you can't chat shit and be like, "Oh yeah, it was mind games." It's not mind games, blood. Like you got the worst home record, like, you know, brother. I think like 60 years or more, bro. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Worst defensive fucking record as well. Like that man seen post Sir Alex Ferguson, man are leaking goals, and you just spent fucking 140 million on defense. Yeah, like 130, about 130 million on defenders, bro, and we're conceding bare goals. Like, how come no one's blaming the manager for that?
Yeah, it's true. You have to look at where the money's spent and how it's gone from that spending. Like that's how you judge.
Why is nobody saying to Ollie, bro, in the last transfer, spend all that money on defenders and have a shit defense? When Chelsea spent all that money on attack, and couldn't beat teams, they sacked their manager the same season.
Yeah. Just like that, because it shows from above the difference.
Fucking joke.
If there's very little pressure, like this is how I say it, if there's very little pressure from above at United or at Arsenal to get the club where they should be, let's be honest, in terms of history and credibility and standing, United should still be winning titles. Arsenal should still be challenging. Yeah, but if there's no pressure from above or within, then the fans need to apply that pressure. The fans can't just jump along for the ride as well, because it's a ride they've created. And if they've created a shit ride for us, it's like going to Fort Park or Chessington or Alton Towers and going on the worst ride over and over and over again just because you can. Just because you support that ride. Just because the club's emblem is on that ride. When in reality, what have they made that club emblem? What have they made the club? Yeah,
some jokes
that's what you should be looking at. The ride should be far greater than this, but it's not. Like, it's fucked.
It's fucking dumb, innit? So at the end of the day, man's just, honestly, I hope that them rumors aren't true, innit?
Yeah.
I hope them rumors ain't true and he don't get a new deal. Because if he gets a new deal, I don't know what man's gonna do, blood. I'm not. But honestly, man, I don't know what I'm gonna do, fam. Because it's one of them ones where when Jose was in charge, like, bro, he was making me sick, bro, to the point where I never went to games no more, bro, because I couldn't stand it. And, bro, like, what this club are doing to man, bro, it's a joke.
Yeah, listen, we're customers now. We're not fans. We're customers. That's what it is.
It's like these men don't want to win. We want to win. These men don't want to win.
Win
like,
what?
What's the point? Ollie's not winning us no title, like, any time, bro. You can give him unlimited money to spend, bro. He's already proven that he doesn't spend well, bro. Out of all of his signings, he ain't made too many good ones.
Yeah, it's true.
Like, bro, when I look at all the players that have come in under Ollie, like, bro, like there's not really many there's not many signings that I'd say, yeah, cool. Like, I would have made them, or I say, oh, they're great signings, or you couldn't have got better for the money that we spent.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. I think, you know, if you look at it, and I'm not saying getting rid of Jose was the wrong choice, because Jose is different. Like,
he's a virus, bro.
Yeah, second in Europa League was good. It wasn't great, but I feel like if Ollie got second and Europa League win, I think United fans would react in general, would react very differently to how it was back then. And that shows the expectations have lowered and the standards have lowered. Because I feel like your reaction to second and Europa League was still the reaction of fans of the club that still know their club should be greater. It was like, all right, you've done your thing this year, but we need more. We expect more. But I feel like if that came right now this season, second and the Europa League win, I feel like your fans would be like, oh, amazing compared to just 3 years ago with Jose. It would be and that's standards dropping. That is standards dropping. If you man get second in Europa League this year, you could be happy, but not content. Because you can't be content with just that. You've seen
but second in the Europa League, would be a good season for Ollie, blood.
Yeah,
you know them, man, because it's Ollie.
Yeah,
you know them, man. Like it would be a good season for him, but man ain't getting that, bro.
Not a good season for United.
It's not, but bruv, it's an improvement though.
Yeah, an improvement.
It's an improvement on finishing third with no trophy.
Yeah,
but the facts are, in the big games, in the cup games against good managers, I don't trust Ollie. I don't trust him. I don't think we can win the Europa League because I just think there's too many managers that are better than him, and there are too many squads that, even if they're not better than us, they're good enough to beat, man.
Yeah, they've got the tools.
Exactly. Like, man's lost 4 semi-finals while he's been at the football club, bro. He's not built for this.
Yeah. Bro, like, and the proof's in the pudding there. But that's what I'm just saying what you said about expectation and fan pressure. I think it's right to keep your standards at the top. Come in terms of the reality of the situation. The reality was created by the club and the owner. If you come to terms with that reality, then you're part of the problem.
100%. No, I'm saying, and I'll never lower my standards to the standards of these guys. Like, man was saying, but Ollie's saying this because at the beginning of the season we weren't title contenders. United should be title contenders at the start of every fucking season. Yeah. COVID or no COVID. You know what I'm saying? Like, we got the squad now to be challenging for the title. The reason why we're not challenging for the title is because we got a shit manager. Because all the games that man lost there, that we lost at home, that we shouldn't have lost. If we had a decent manager, we wouldn't have lost those.
Yeah, and especially this season where it's been such a mad season that a few more wins, you're literally up there. You're literally
if man had a good manager from the start of the season, oh God, bro, man would have been clear at the top. Because our running's been quite favourable up until this point.
And that person would have got 2.5 years now, because that's what it is with Ollie. So 2.5 years in, the direction you should be, it shouldn't even be like the direction we're going in. You should know now the direction you've gone in, and this is where we are. But you're still figuring out the direction in a sense.
Well, there you go. So, bruv, 2 years in, and man don't really know what our best team is. And the thing is, us fans know what our best team is, or we think we do, and it's not what the manager thinks the best team is.
Yeah,
you know them, man. Like, there's just so many different issues. We ain't got a style of play. I mean, we're getting turned over at home. There's so many things wrong with what man are doing right now.
But you know, like you said, it's standards being lowered, fam. The whole. Listen, your fan base, I admire in terms of, you know, the movements that have gone past. You know, when Glazers were first under pressure from the fans, there was a lot of unity there. Yep. Now, it's so far from the main topic, the direction of the club, that it's further away from the main issue than it was then, which is fuck. There should still be even more of the main issue now.
Bruv, you know what it is, with a lot of these fans, because they're so fucking reactionary. Like, our owners know that, we just give these dickheads a new signing and they'll shut up.
Yeah, well, I'm used to that as an Arsenal fan. I see
that's just all it is, bro. Because I remember there was meant to be protests, then United signed Bruno, and all of a sudden these pussios cancelled the protest.
Yeah, just like that.
And that's what these men do. These men are so easy to manipulate.
Just like that. And you know what it is? It's because there's a perception that these protests are negative. Who the fuck says it's negative that you want your club to be where they belong? Now, listen, even with Fernandez coming in, let's just take that example. Fernandez comes in. Wouldn't Fernandez want the fans to be applying pressure to the club to make sure he and the club succeed? It's nothing on Fernandez. Like, cancelling it because they signed Fernandez on the surface feels like the right thing to do. You don't want to cause it's not a dark cloud. It's one of the brightest shining lights trying to put pressure on your club to act. Fernandes would have benefited off that too. Pogba would have benefited. That's why I tell fans moving into this summer, and Arsenal fans are I'm an Arsenal fan, so I'm going to say one of the softest I know. But in terms of this summer, we should be applying so much pressure on this board. So much pressure, but we won't because it's deemed negative and it's deemed wrong. And if you apply pressure on the board, you must want Arteta out. And if you want Arteta out, you must be a fool. And it just goes round and round. No. If you put pressure on the board, Arteta will enjoy the fruits of labour if it works. The players would either enjoy it or they'd be sold and bring in players that we'd fucking enjoy. But no, it's all protect everything. Protect the whole bubble. Like, fuck the bubble, man.
Well, this is what it is, bro. So, we're a long way from where we need to be, innit? A lot of deluded fans genuinely think that we're not far off, innit? But there's a lot of fundamental problems there, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? There's a lot of fundamental problems, bro. And 1 or 2 signings ain't going to change it, bro.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? The fact that man spent, like, Ollie pushed for Harry Maguire. We spent a record for a defender on Display. He gave him the armband, and Display has been one of our worst players, bro. But no one's talking about it. Do you know what I mean? If Jose signed him and man was playing like that, then man would have been hanging him. You know them ones. What is it not the manager's fault that they signed man and gave him the armband? No one made him give him the armband.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Decisions like that, you live and die by your decisions, innit?
You can't critique, otherwise you're negative, bro. Like,
this is it. But for me, he's made more bad decisions than he's made good decisions, bro. Because right now, until I see my man lift the trophy, none of this matters.
And that's because that is the aim. Trophies, especially for a club the size of United, it has to be. Challenging is not the aim. Challenging may be the stepping stone to the aim, and that aim is winning trophies. So, fam, like, until that comes in, it's hard to see what Ollie has brought in 2.5 years.
Exactly. Like this brother's saying, like United aren't far off. They're basically top 3 sides in the country over the last year. Yeah, because of our players, but man have lost 4 semi-finals. I guarantee you there's going to be teams that finish below us in the league this season that finish with more trophies than us. Yeah. Because we can't get it done when it matters.
Yeah.
We can't get it done when it matters, bro. And that's all that matters, bro. Like the reason why Manchester United is the biggest club in the world and the biggest club in England is because of what they've won, bro.
That's it.
It's about what you win, bro. Yeah. It's not about taking part, bro. It's not about how many times you got to the final or how many times you finished second or third, bro. That's not what you build your legacy on, bro.
I lie. What legacy?
Nobody knows who's finished second the most times in Premier League history. Yeah. Nobody knows. Nobody knows. I don't know. Do you not know? I don't have a fucking clue.
Yeah, I don't have a clue.
I know who's finished first the most times, though. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's all that matters, bro. Yeah, so man can keep talking about your top 3 clubs in England, bro. I wasn't brought up on top 3 clubs in England. I was brought up on number 1.
Yeah, that's what you got. That's what you got. You can't settle. And settling is the biggest problem in fan base. Is settling. Stop settling.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? So big up everyone inside.
Come on.
Smash up the like button. It's match day today. Hopefully, man just winning it. Like, man can't be losing to David Moyes. You know them ones. Man cannot be losing to David Moyes. I can't have that.
He's going to be out to get you, man. What are you doing today? What streams? What time you on?
6:30 match. Yeah, the preview starts at 6:30, people. Watch along starts at 7:30. Then Red Talk starts at 10 o'clock. You get me? So we're going all the way through the night, people. Till about 11, 11:15. You know them ones. So it'll be very interesting to see the team now. Obviously, FA Cup, it'll be interesting to see what players he plays. If Donny plays, Donny probably is not going to play. They're saying Diallo's on the bench. I don't think he's going to come on, but Ollie's probably just bringing him just to give him a bit of experience, and also just to keep the fans on side, because I know he's got a burner Twitter account and he's always probably watching what everyone's saying. So he'll do it just to keep you man on side and keep you man stringing you man along. You know them ones. But Diallo's not going to play. You know what I'm saying? I don't think it's going to be a comfortable enough game for Diallo to play. He's the kind of guy you bring on when you're 3-0 up or something. I don't think we're going to be 3-0 up today.
Especially, you can't rely on him. It can't be 0-0 or 1-0 down and you bring him on. It wouldn't be the right settings.
Yeah, exactly. So I don't really see him coming on. Once I see the lineup, guys, that's when I'll give you my match prediction. Do you know what I'm saying? Before then, I don't really know, innit? But West Ham are a decent team, bruv. That they're a physical team. They're very well drilled under Moyes, and it's gonna be a hard game. That's one thing I do know.
Yeah, I think it'd be tight.
Yeah, so I'm not really sure now. Hopefully, we just get over the line. If Ollie loses again and we get knocked out of another tournament, it's definitely the Ollie out show at 10 o'clock tonight.
I'll be tuned in.
They know them, man. So hopefully it doesn't come to that. I'm not gonna lie. Big up everyone inside. Make sure you follow Turkish's channel. The link is in the title. Know what I'm saying? Just click the blue hyperlink, people. We're back on Friday, the usual, on Turkish's channel. I'm back here 6:30. We're on Turkish's channel midday, bruv. You got anything else coming up?
Nah, man. I might have to do a Saliba thing later on tonight or tomorrow. You know, maybe tomorrow midday I'll do a little video on Saliba and round up my thoughts on him. But apart from that, probably midday, real recognize real, 10 p.m. Friday, Big 6.
There you go. Big up, people. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, I'm seeing bare feedback from that Big 6 show as well. People are loving it, blood.
Yeah, trust me, G. Trust me.
Get me. So yeah, you man are doing your thing, blood. So
love.
Yeah, man. Big up everyone inside. 6:30 back here. Make sure you're ready for the team news and that, and then hopefully it's another win through to the